Perimeter, formula method with rectangles. What is it? The total distance around all the edges of a 2D shape. Why? Helps with fabricating items. Interesting fact, all clownfish are born as males. When the dominant female of a group dies, the largest male will turn itself into a female. This change cannot be reversed back. So let's take a look at the perimeter formula for rectangles, which is 2 times length plus 2 times width. And now let's find the perimeter of this rectangle. So this one we're going to find it by adding all the sides to show you that when you use the perimeter formula, it will give you the same answer. So let's go ahead and do step 1, add all the sides. So 2 plus 2 is 4, 4 plus 4 is 8, and 8 plus 4 is 12. So we know that this perimeter of this rectangle is 12 centimeters. So let's go ahead and use the formula to show you that it is the same, and then you can use which one you feel more comfortable with. So let's go ahead and take a look at the steps. Step 1, multiply the length and width by 2. Step 2, add the two numbers together. Step 3, make sure to add the units. So let's go ahead and write down the formula, which is 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. As you notice, I picked this side length, the left one, and the top one. Why did I pick those two? Because they share a corner. When the length and width are perpendicular to each other. So if you wanted to, you could have picked the bottom one and the right one because they share a corner, which is this one right here. So as long as the two sides share a corner, that is what you need to do. So now let's go ahead and change the length and width to the numbers. So now we can, to 4 and 2. So now we can do multiplication of 2 times 4, which is 8, and 2 times 2, which is 4, and we add them together to get 12. So the perimeter of this figure is, once again, 12 centimeters. So let's go ahead and take a look at example 2. We're going to go back to adding all the sides to show you what the perimeter is. And so let's go ahead and do step 1. And now we can go 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 plus 5 is 9. 9 plus 5 is 14. So the perimeter of this rectangle is 14 centimeters. Now let's go ahead and use the formula method. Let's write it down. Now we picked two sides that form an L or have a corner or that are perpendicular to each other. So now let's go ahead and change the length and width to numbers. So 2 times 5 is 10. 2 times 2 is 4. 10 plus 4 is 14. So once again, the formula method is the same as adding all the sides. So you can choose which one you're more comfortable with. So let's take a look at example 3. Let's find the perimeter of the rectangle. So we're going to go ahead and pick two sides that form an L or share a corner. And we've written the formula method already. So let's go ahead and switch the length and width to numbers. And 2 times 7 gives me 14. 2 times 3 gives me 6. 14 plus 6 gives me 20 centimeters. So the perimeter of this rectangle is 20 centimeters. Now, this question's a little bit different. There's only 2 side lengths. Can we still do it? Yes, we can. In this case, why? Because they share a corner. So if you said corner, well done. So let's take a look at the formula. 2 times length plus 2 times the width. Now we can change the length and width to numbers to 8 and 4. And now we can multiply 2 times 8 to give me 16, and 2 times 4 to give me 8, and 16 plus 8 is 24. So the perimeter of this rectangle is 24 centimeters. So now let's go ahead, and now it is your turn. So go ahead and pause the video so you can take your time to answer these questions. I will show you the answers in 3, 2, and 1. Here you have it. If you got them correct, well done. If you didn't, there is always tomorrow.